Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne. I am back again today. Today is still April 25th. I wanted to do a summation of chapter 1 of Revelation. We just got through with chapter 1. We talked about the church at Ephesus, the letter that was written to them by Jesus. And he's revealing this to John. And he does never leave us alone. Jesus will always send us letters of some sort. And we have all these letters in the Bible. In fact, there are 66 books in the Bible. And this is God's love letter to us. It gives direction and it gives us hope. And it helps us stand firm in the times of persecution. So as we journey forward in our study, we're going to learn about the church in Samaria next, the letter that Jesus wrote to the church of Samaria. Now, in each one of these churches, we're going to find that Jesus tells them what is good, but then what's not so good. And there's always hope. If you don't change these things, I will remove your lampstand. So we don't want to be in that category, do we? All right, let's get on with the summation of chapter 1 of Revelation. Situation is, John wrote Revelation to encourage Christians to resist the cult of emperor worship and to stand firm during persecution. There are those today that are standing in the forefront, in the front lines. They are persecuted. They are given death threats. It's horrible. And we have to stand behind them and pray daily and support them in their endeavors. And the best way to do that is through prayer. Observation. Jesus, the Mighty One, cares for us and stands with us. No matter what we face, he gives us his love and power. When you are facing difficult times, remember Jesus gives his love and power, and just keep saying that over and over. Inspiration. As a Christian, with the Bible in his hand, surveys the world scene, he is aware that we do not worship an absentee God. He is aware that God is in the shadows of history and that he has a plan. God is in the shadows of history and he has a plan. God always had a plan from the very beginning of creation. The Christian is not to be disturbed by the chaos, violence, strife, bloodshed, and threat of war that fill the pages of our daily newspapers. We know that these things are the consequences of sin and greed. Every day we see 1,000 evidences of the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Every day as I read my newspaper, I say, the Bible's true. The more we see what's going on in the world and we compare it to the Bible, we say, the Bible's true. These things are happening. No matter how foreboding the future, the Christian knows the end of the story. We are heading toward a glorious climax. Every writer of the New Testament believes that the best is yet to be. As John Bailey has said, the Bible indicates that the future is in God's hands. As if it were in our hands, we would make a mess of it. If it were in our hands, we would make a mess of it. The future is not in the devil's hands, for then he would lead us to destruction. If you listen to the devil, he's going to lead you to destruction. The future is not at the mercy of any historical determinism leading us blindly forward. Then life would be without meaning. But the future is in the hands of the one who is preparing something better than the eye hath seen, the ear heard, or has entered into the heart of man to conceive. From Unto the Hills by Billy Graham. What is the application? God has told you he will destroy Satan and his works that oppose you. Do your actions prove that you believe in him? Are you wringing your hands in despair? Are you anxious? Are you letting depression get the better of you? Do your actions prove that you believe him? Believe it when Jesus said, I have all things through Christ who strengthens me. When we are in dismay, we can say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Jesus has told us that, and we have to believe that. And I believe it was Peter that said that, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I may be wrong on that, but that's great. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Pray each day, study each day, stay close to God each day. That's how we prove, our actions prove that we believe in Him and that we trust Him and that we have faith. All right, I hope you've enjoyed that life lesson on Revelation chapter 1. Take care, everyone. You have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.